This lesson on academic writing skills is about summarizing skills. We'll begin with the introduction. Then we move on to introduce how to write an effective summary and how to evaluate if a summary is good or bad. Finally, we'll have comprehension check to help review what we have learned. First, let's look at the introduction. So, what is a summary? It's the condensed version of the main ideas of a reading or lecture. To summarize means to shorten a passage or reduce a text without changing its meaning, but by using different words and sentence structures. And we write a summary for two goals: to recreate the overall ideas of a text by identifying the main ideas, and to express these main ideas by using the precise and specific language. When writing a summary, we need to follow four key principles and include four elements. The four key principles are to be concise and precise, to be neutral and objective, to paraphrase and cite, and to be complete and coherent. The four elements include gist, main ideas, important details, and using only keywords. As we can see, when we summarize, we use paraphrasing skill. So let's look at the differences between the paraphrase and the summary. A paraphrase is used to concisely express the same ideas of the original in different words with similar length, while a summary is a condensed version of the main ideas, which is usually in reported speech and is shorter than the original. Now, let's move on to learn how to write an effective summary. First, there are two steps to writing a summary. We need to write main ideas concisely in an outline form first, and then use paraphrasing techniques such as changing sentence patterns, using synonyms or antonyms, breaking long sentences into short sentences, and combining short sentences to make longer sentences. Second, here are some useful techniques we can use to construct a summary. We can use nominalization, change adverbs to adjectives or adjectives to adverbs, break up long sentences into shorter sentences, or join short sentences together with linking words. Third, here are the phases for writing a summary. First, we read to skim the text. We can look at the title, subheadings, and keywords. Second, we read to identify the organizational pattern and important ideas. Third, we highlight important ideas and take notes or make an outline. The fourth, we restate the main ideas and supporting ideas in different words with the rules and techniques we have mentioned. Finally, we revise for coherence, clarity, and conciseness. As what we've learned, the purpose of a summary is to give a condensed and objective restatement of the main ideas. Now, let's look at the features a summary should include. First, it should restate the main ideas concisely and accurately. Second, it should include author tags such as according to indicate that others' ideas are used. Third, it should directly quote the keywords or terminology with quotation marks and should paraphrase most important ideas in different words. The fourth, it should cite the source. The fifth, it should rewrite the main ideas objectively without opinions. Finally, let's look at techniques for summarizing a shorter text or a longer text. To summarize a shorter text, we can write one sentence to summarize each paragraph, and then write a topic sentence to summarize the main idea of the whole text. Then we rewrite and revise the summary for conciseness and coherence. Next, to summarize a longer text, we can make an outline first to list the main ideas with supporting details, and then write a one or two sentence summary of each part based on the outline. Then, we write a thesis statement to summarize the main idea of the whole text, based on the topic sentences or main ideas of each part. Next, we write 2 to 3 paragraphs with topic sentences to summarize the overall main ideas. Finally, we revise the summary for conciseness and coherence. After learning how to write an effective summary, let's learn how to evaluate a summary. Let's look at this checklist to evaluate a summary in 3 aspects: ideas, sentence structures, organization, and conventions. For the ideas, we need to use own words, state the main ideas only. For sentence structures, we need to create clarity and coherence. For the organization, a thesis statement or the topic sentence, the supporting details are necessary. Finally, for conventions, we need to use author tags and reporting verbs, correct spelling and grammar with appropriate academic style. Let's look at some rules for evaluating a summary. An effective summary must be accurate, concise and complete, and fair. So we have to make sure if the summary is concise and precise, neutral and objective, complete and comprehensive with all the important points, cohesive and coherent, the order of the ideas are organized, restate or paraphrase the original ideas in different words, does it quote appropriately, cite appropriately. When we summarize, we use both paraphrasing and quoting skills. So let's look at some do's and don'ts for summarizing, paraphrasing, and quoting. When we summarize, we should be concise, accurate, and fair. When we paraphrase, it's important to keep the meaning the same while changing sentence patterns or structures. Finally, when we quote, we need to use reporting verbs and use quotation marks and citation appropriately. After learning how to write an effective summary and evaluate a summary, let's have comprehension check to help us review what we have learned. First, please choose the features of a summary. As can be seen, a summary should restate the main ideas concisely and accurately. Include author tags to indicate that others' ideas are used and cite the source. Instead of quoting most of the important ideas with quotation marks, we should paraphrase most of the important ideas in different words. And we should rewrite the main ideas objectively without personal opinions or reactions. Second, please choose the rules for evaluating a summary. When we evaluate a summary, we need to check whether the summary is concise and precise, cohesive and coherent, neutral and objective in presenting the original ideas, and complete with all the important points. We should include only the most important points instead of all the specific examples. Now, let's quickly review what we have learned. An effective summary should restate the main ideas concisely and accurately, include author tags, directly quote the keywords or terminology with quotation marks, and paraphrase most of the important ideas, cite the source, and rewrite the main ideas objectively. Second, here are some rules for evaluating a summary. A summary should be concise and precise, neutral and objective, complete and comprehensive, cohesive and coherent. It should follow the order of the ideas, restate or paraphrase the original ideas in different words, quote appropriately, cite the source appropriately, use the author's words or ideas with citing or quoting appropriately, and exclude personal opinions. So when we write a summary, make sure we include the elements of an effective summary and follow the rules of an effective summary to recreate the overall ideas of a text and to express these main ideas by using precise and specific language. Thank you for joining us for the lesson. The lesson is created by the Academic Writing Module Group at CCU. and is funded by the Ministry of Education.